Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His defense motivated as ever, coming off that shutout in last week's win. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
May will throw to get us started here. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense. And already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for second and long. Man in motion here. Off the play action. May. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. First carry here for the rookie at Texas A&M. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This gets the 1st and more. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 from the 32. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. From the gun, it's May. There's another one to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, They could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing is May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Red! Gravity Lions!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun. Handed off to Taylor. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Liking 18! Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lions, Warriors 70, 19 Kites, 19 Kites.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with the short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They run. Here's Reynolds. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull that in front further, 13-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here goes throw.
Back to the air. It's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 1st and 10 from the 32. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steelers
Hawk
first
70,
down.
Hawk 70.
This is Scott. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
Let's go
and
now. 70 Timberwolf.
Here's Scott on the carry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot at a yes down the line.
They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
It's Reynolds on the carry. And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He hits reads the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
65, 6.
Now it's Scott. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Come on. Let's go.
Scott will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 5-yard loss.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half. Back to the well again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers piling it on going into halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Eagles. And it's Kyle Pitts. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns at home to take on Washington.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here from the gun. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And the Steelers first
Hop
down.
70, hop 70. Ready.
They give it to him again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Michael Parsons making that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Calling a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Here comes Reynolds. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you could still get the first.
Now it's Reynolds. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
70 Timberwolves.
We give to Reynolds. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down,
70
Steelers.
Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19.
Gabriel here from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go! Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Going on third down, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Scott. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Get it.
Here's another for him. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Made a throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back play straight ahead. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's incomplete on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here goes that.
Third and long for him here. To the right and reeled in by Downs. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
They'll run for this. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
So first down from the 41.
What's that?
Here's made in the air. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They send the tight end in motion. May looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here goes that.
May. Dump off, caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here goes that.
Motion the tight end over. Again, it's May. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. Steelers have it, headed the other way. At the 20. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers keep running away with this. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
May on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. On target to down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got a man, and Horn has it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It's taken in by Horn. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Colts ready for the punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
On the jump.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Eagle, 68.
Here's Scott on the carry. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Steelers close to beginning the year 4-0.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. It means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Ready.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. Go.
It's Reynolds on the carry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses.